We are in sunny Long Beach, California at Thunderbird Studios ahead of the very first Team Combat League Semifinals weigh-ins. Today we have the DC Destroyers, we have the New York City Attitudes, we have the Atlanta Attack, and we have the Las Vegas Hustles ready to weigh in and perform for you guys tomorrow night. Check it out.
Limit of 179 pounds for the New York City Attitude, Ralph Clemente, taking on Alantes Fox for the DC Destroyers.
Contract weight 179.
First up, Ralph Clemente.
$177.5.
177 and a half pounds, 177 and a half pounds for Clemente. And now onto the scale, Alantes Fox.
Let's go, Ted.
Yeah, Ted.
177.7.
177.7, 177.7 for Fox.
Hey, Ernie, hit me with that contract weight.
Let's go, Ted.
Ralph Clemente for the New York City Attitude. For the DC Destroyers, Alantes Fox.
Let's go, Ralph.
The next fight.
Heavyweights.
Conja Nathan.
Yeah, Ralph.
Conja Nathan and Hasim Rama.
Yeah.
And now we're going to our heavyweight division for the New York City Attitude, Conja Nathan. And now for the DC Destroyers, Hasim Rama. First up onto the scale, Conja Nathan.
Welcome back, 268.2.
268.2 for Nathan. And now for the DC Destroyers, Hasim Rahman.
DC.
224.5 for Rahman.
Got Jaika.
Yeah. You got it. Let's go, Con.
Heavyweight squaring off, Conja Nathan, Hasim Rahman.
Contract weight 130. This one's out.
And now we move on to the 130-pound women's division. First up for the New York City Attitude, Jaika Pavilas. And for the DC Destroyers, Tyreshla Douglas.
No, hold on.
Go ahead.
Douglas.
Hear that contract weight again, Ernie.
130.
Oh. 127.6.
127.6 for Pavlas. And now stepping onto the scale, Tyreshla Douglas.
No, that's Jaika.
121.3.
127.3 for Douglas.
What was the weight on each one of them? I'm sorry. Well, hold on. Which one was the weight?
Jaika, the first one. All right. 121.3 for Jaika.
No, that can't be. We'll do it in a bit. Contract weight 139.
And now we go to our next bout, the New York City Attitude against the DC Destroyers for New York, Jonip Komatov. And now we go to his opponent out of the DC Destroyers, Derek Davis. First up, Jonibek Komatomov.
No, hold on. Okay.
137.4
for Jonibek. And now for the DC Destroyers, Derek Davis.
Davis.
138.4 for Davis.
0.4?
Yes.
Johnny Beck, Komtomov, and Derek Davis, New York against DC.
Contract 151.
And now we go to our next bout, the weight limit 151 pounds. First up to the stage, Charles Gardner for the New York City Attitude. And now his opponent for the DC Destroyers, Michael Fox. And first up onto the scale, once again, Charles Gardner. 149.8, 149.8 for Gardner. And now, Michael Fox.
Let's go, Mike. Yeah, Michael Fox.
151.3.
151.3, 151.3.
So we got Cangelosi and Williams. Yep.
Right.
Charles Gardner versus Michael Fox. New York versus DC.
You got Williams and Cangelosi.
Yes, sir. 164. We hit a kick ass,
And now we continue with our weigh-in. The weight limit for this next bout, 164 pounds. For the New York City Attitude, Christian Cangelosi. And for the DC Destroyers, Quincy Williams. Christian Cangelosi onto the scale.
164 is contract weight.
162.8, 162.8 for Cangelosi. And now his opponent, Quincy Williams. $163.7, $163.7.
Let's go, Q. Yes, let's go. Julian and Smith.
Cangelosi versus Williams, a premier matchup, New York City, DC Destroyers.
Next one, yeah.
And now we move on. Our next bout is a weight limit of 179 pounds. For the New York City Attitude, Frederick Julin. And for the DC Destroyers, Nasheed Smith. First up onto the scale, Frederick Julin.
178.8.
178.8 for Julin, 178.8. And now his opponent, Nasheed Smith. 179.1, 179.1. He will strip down and reweigh.
What's going on? We'll find out.
$179 for Smith.
Taylor and Neil.
Good? All right, guys, face up. Face up.
Yeah, Fred. Yeah.
Frederick Julin taking on Nasheed Smith.
Taylor and Neely, right?
Like a gentleman, baby.
Yo, Bryce, we need these 3 points. This is an easy 3 points.
And now we go to our heavyweight division. Bryce Taylor for the New York City Attitude. And for the DC Destroyers, Norman Neely. First one onto the scale, Bryce Taylor.
Yeah, Bryce. Let's go. Bryce is looking right now. Let's get it.
265.4, 265.4 for Taylor. And now for DC, Norman Neely. 240.1, 240.1.
240.
Bryce Taylor, Norman Neely tomorrow night.
Hey, we fight. We've been fighting for our lives. We don't want to we fight. We talk every fight.
So we just need to get Patrick Harris on by himself. And you can call Charles Gardner again just for the face-off. He doesn't need to weigh in. So Patrick Harris, please. No, Patrick Harris needs to weigh in because he hasn't checked his weight. He hasn't weighed in yet. He's around 14 money. So he's got to weigh him in. And the other guys just...
And our only other matchup for the New York City Attitude, a weight limit of 151 pounds, Charles Gardner. And for the DC Destroyers, Patrick Harris.
We'll weigh him in later.
Right now, we're just waiting for Patrick Harris.
Where's he at?
Okay, here we go. Come on.
Contract 151.
All right. Is this Patrick? Okay, you want to call his opponent for a face-off?
Charles Gardner. Charles Gardner, you can leave everything on and take off your shirt for a face-off.
What was it?
150.8 for Harris, 150.8 for Harris.
We're just going to do a quick face-off over here.
Easy work.
So now we go Atlanta, Vegas, right?
Hey everyone, I'm here with the co-founder of Team Combat League, Ahmed Sheikh. We are finally here. We are finally in the semifinals and the final week. It's almost done. I know it's been an emotional roller coaster because it has been for all of us, but we see the fighters taking pictures, happy because they just weighed in. How has this been, this whole experience for you?
You know, it's been a process. Just coming out this far out and getting this job done and making it to California, you know, it's been a dream come true now. A lot of hard work, all the team all around us. Everybody has worked extremely hard, including the fighters. We're here, you know, like semifinals are here. I'm very excited because I know each and every single team, they're going to fight extremely hard to make it to the Mega Brawl.
It's true. We are here at Thunder Studios in California. We're in California, guys. First, we started with a very aggressive schedule in Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. We loved it. And now these fighters are excited to be showcasing their skills because they all want to take the Team Combat League title. Okay, guys, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night for the semifinals on the Team Combat League YouTube, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and also for the Mega Brawl on Sunday, August 20th. Put in all our socials. Who do you think is going to take the crown? I know you guys have bets. I know you guys have your favorites, but who's going to be the two top, and then who's going to take it home? I can't wait to see. We're going to check on the stream. You guys, I know you're going to find out, and we'll see. Get on our streams and shout out your favorites. Ahmed, you know what? Thank you very much. You put on an amazing show for all of us. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
My final matchup for Team Combat League, as it is the Atlanta Attack against the Las Vegas Hustle. First up to the stage, representing the Atlanta Attack, Marcus Davidson. And representing the Las Vegas Hustle, Alan Medina. First one onto the scale, Marcus Davidson. 151.3, 151.3. Hold up. We are going to reweigh. He is going to strip down.
We are here with Quan the Freak Arnold with the Atlanta Attack. Now, Quan, I understand that you're not fighting tomorrow night, but how are you still motivating and supporting your team?
Just giving a lot of words of encouragement, words of wisdom, you know what I'm saying, getting everybody ready, making sure they mind right, physically right. We're going to go back to the room, shadow box a little bit, make sure everybody moving good. So, yeah, we're going to come out victorious, though.
And I understand that in the weigh-ins, I saw it was a lot of back and forth conversation between the two teams, a lot of back and forth debates. What is going on with the bad blood that you guys have against each other?
I wouldn't really say it's bad blood. I mean, we came out on top, so it's really them trying to catch up to us. But we're going to keep it like it was last time. A good win, great win, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to come out victorious again.
And I understand that your team also keeps an underdog mentality, but against the Las Vegas Hustle, some might say they are the underdog. What are you guys doing to stay focused and making sure that you're not overlooking the Las Vegas Hustle team?
We just train like we in last place, man. We say no place like first place. We train like we in last place, so we training like we coming from behind. But, you know what I'm saying, we don't really look at it like we in the front. We grateful to be in the front, but we train like we last.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
151.1, 151.1.
Still 151.1. Go reach .1 and come back and wait.
Stay for the face-off.
And now his opponent, Alan Medina.
He told me to leave it alone. Put it aside.
150.3. Marcus Davidson against Alan Medina.
Yes, that's right.
1.5 for Ronnie Ostion.
Let's go, Tim.
Keandre Leatherwood for Atlanta. Ronnie Ostion for Las Vegas.
Williams and Arnold.
Our next bout is a weight limit of 179 pounds. For the Atlanta Attack, Devontae Williams. For Las Vegas Hustle, Samuel Arnold. First up onto the scale, Devontae Williams. 179.1. He is 0.1 over the 179-pound weight limit. He will strip down and reweigh. $178.9 for Williams. And now we welcome his opponent, Samuel Arnold. 177.7 for Arnold. Atlanta Attack, Devontae Williams versus Las Vegas' Samuel Arnold.
We need one coach per team, guys. One coach per team, guys. One coach per team.
We got Young and Hunter.
Young and Hunter.
Yes, sir.
And now we go to our heavyweights division. For the Atlanta Attack, Devin Young. And for the Las Vegas Hustle, Michael Hunter. First up onto the scale, Devin Young.
Young.
220.5 pounds for Young. And now his opponent, Michael Hunter.
One.
224.1 for Hunter. Javon Young for Atlanta Attack and Michael Hunter for Las Vegas Hustle.
Got a bounty on his head. What do we got next? I got Marcel and Deontay Brown. You got to select that. You got to select that.
Ward and that on top.
We got to select that. You ain't too little.
And now we go to the 39-pound weight limit. 139-pound weight limit. Marcel Davidson for the Atlanta Attack. And for his opponent, Deontay Brown for the Las Vegas Hustle.
Truck weight 139.
First up onto the scale, Marcel Davidson. 139.3, 139.3. He is 0.3 over.
Contract weight was 139. Hold on. Let's go.
Davidson will strip and reweigh.
We are here with Ronnie Teflon Ron Ostian with the Las Vegas Hustle ahead of their semifinals matchup against the Atlanta Attack. Now, Ronnie, I understand that your team is very confident.
Yes, sir.
Where is that confidence coming from that will get the upset against the Atlanta Attack team?
There is no upset. You know, we supposed to be the #1 team. We had a few hiccups, but, you know, we're here to fix that. We're here to prove ourselves, to be #1, to go to the championship, to make everything what it's supposed to be and make history.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I understand that I saw, at the weigh-ins, there's a lot of back and forth between the two teams. Where do you feel like that energy is coming from?
In the last fight, it got a little gritty. Some people are just more gritty than others. I have no problems. This is business. I'm here to take care of business as always, to not get touched and to look beautiful and let my hands fly and to put on the show for the people.
And I understand this was the first time that you guys were able to actually face off against your opponents at the weigh-ins. How was that experience for you?
I've been doing this for 16 years, so face-offs is always, I don't know. I never was a super fan of it. I feel like it's amped up, so I'll just be smiling because I think this shit funny for real. So it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I liked it. I like the setup here. You know what I'm saying? They cut the lights off, got a little intimate, you know what I mean? So it was all right.
And also, I understand this is the first time in the Team Combat League season where you guys fought close to home. You guys didn't have to deal with the travel. You didn't have to deal with the jet lag. You didn't have to deal with the time zone. How do you feel like that would affect you guys' performance tomorrow night?
It'll help us tremendously. It was only a 30-minute, it was a 45-minute flight. Got right off, got right to the hotel, got the rest immediately. So I'm rested up well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not weight drained like you see me last time when we did the thing where I'm on my face, you know what I'm saying? Looking good right now, So we're great. So we're here to perform. We're ready to perform. We got everybody here ready to perform. We got Andrew Murphy looking like Woody over there, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. We all ready to go. We all ready to put on the performance to make history.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Always.
You the man.
For his opponent, Deontay Brown for Las Vegas.
Two guys in this team so far.
139.1.
139.1, 139.1 for Brown. He will strip and reweigh. $139 for Brown, 139 for Brown.
Yeah.
Hunter and Davis next. Hunter and Davis next.
Marcel Davidson, Deontay Brown.
151.
Make your praise.
And now we go to our next bout. 151 is the weight limit. Javon Davis for the Atlanta Attack and Keith Hunter for the Las Vegas Hustle. First one onto the scale, Javon Davis.
All right, first time on the scale.
What's his name, this guy out here?
Davis.
Are we weighing him in?
149.5.
149.5 for Davis. 149.5.
We don't do that. We get up, get on the scale like 4. That's it. Always opportunity. Sit him down.
Fighting the balls. What's up? Guys, we're fighting the ball. What's all the emotion?
Fighters, let's go. Bring them up.
What's the next fight? Fighting the ball. What's all the emotion?
Wyatt and Johnson.
Let's go, nuts! Wyatt and Johnson.
Our weight limit is 164 pounds. Khalid Johnson for Atlanta. Daquan Wyatt for Las Vegas.
Hey. John, make everybody sit down, man. Everybody sit down. Calm down.
162.9.
162.9 for Johnson. For Wyatt, stepping onto the scale.
803. 803.
163 for Wyatt. Khalid Johnson for Atlanta. Daquan Wyatt for Las Vegas.
What do we have next? Solomon? Murphy?
Our next bout's a weight limit of 179 pounds. Frankie Solomon for Atlanta. Andrew Murphy for Las Vegas.
179. Contract weight, 179.
First one onto the scale, Frankie Solomon. $180.5 for Solomon, 180.5. And now his opponent, Andrew Murphy, stepping onto the scale. £177.5 for Murphy. Frankie Solomon versus Andrew Murphy, Atlanta versus Las Vegas. Is there anything else?
I don't have confidence for the rest, so.
What about the girls?
No, No, we have Mona Ward. It's to start against Britos, but he doesn't have contracts. He doesn't have contracts for me. That's it. Tomorrow, the semifinals take place for Team Combat League Season 1. Once again, the Atlanta Attack versus the Las Vegas Hustle, and the DC Destroyers versus the New York City Attitude, all taking place here in Long Beach, California tomorrow night.
We are here with Javon the Big Wolf Davis.
You feel me?
Now, how you feeling today, Javon?
Man, I'm feeling good, bro.
Now, I saw the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
I saw the back and forth. What is it between you and your opponent, Keith Hunter, that you guys just don't agree with each other?
I don't know. It's really more so him, but you know, I'm always on edge to get get into it. But he came with that energy, and I'm gonna meet him whatever energy he come in there with.
And what are some of the things that you're going to bring to the ring to ensure you have success against Keith Hunter in the semifinals?
Man, we finna. Woo. Hey, it's finna get real. You know what I'm saying? We done already did him in one time. We felt his power. We felt his skills. He don't got enough. We finna take it from him. You hear me? We taking it from him. Watch.
And as far as a team overall, what are some of the things you guys are doing to stay focused and making sure that you're not overlooking this Las Vegas Hustle team?
A lot of concentrating. A lot of studying on our last performance. A lot of talking to the coaches about different things, different positions, and different looks. You know what I'm saying? On how to press these guys until they break.
And what can we expect from the Big Wolf tomorrow night?
Ooh, man, let me tell you something. Big Wolf stepping tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. I'm telling you. I'm stepping, and I'm stepping hard. I'm not playing. Watch.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
We are here with Keith the Bounty Hunter III with the Las Vegas Hustle. Now, Keith, your weigh-ins got kind of heated. Where is that energy stemming from?
I think the energy stems from my soul. I have, like, in a sense, like more than one lifetime of energy in this vessel, if that makes any sense. So I'm realizing that sometimes when I'm so invested spiritually, mentally, and physically in this culture of boxing that it is a competitive sport. So there are trigger points because I'm a human and I have a character and a personality like anybody else. But I'm really calm, to my core, I'm calm, cool, collective. But in a sport like this, it breeds the animal out of you. And you know, like I've been, I think in my lifetime now, tested a little bit too much, you know, to where, you know, like the wolf, I'm gonna make sure that he end up like that nigga in the casino. You feel me? Because it's real over here. I'm not playing with nothing. So, and I hate this if it sounds like it's, you know, talking shit, or if it sounds like whatever, but you know, we gonna see how hard I bite. We gonna see how hard I bite.
So it's nothing personal against Javon Davis. It's just the fact that this is a competitive sport, and that's just the energy that comes out.
Not necessarily personal completely, but it is like a thin line there, because I did get at him in his direct message, you feel me, to let him know how I'm going to be coming at him. But when it's all said and done, you know, the nature of my love and my heart, after we scrap it out, you know, like grown men, we're going to shake hands, and I even treat him to a drink, you know. So that's when personal endeavors get out. When I get out the ring, I shake his hand, it's all going to go out the window, you know, I'm going to snap back.
And you mentioned you got at him in his direct message, in his DMs. What did that message detail?
I'm going to show y'all, for the record, y'all clip it, and I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to actually show you the DMs. I try to keep it real short and brief. I basically wanted it to be known that Keith Hunter is the reason that Team Combat League got 1 million views, not the Wolf. So I tagged him in that, and he had said something, and then I just threw my voice at him like, I'm going to see you when I see you, you know?
Sir. And what can your team focus on to ensure the victory tomorrow night against Atlanta Attack?
Just being clean, and as far as no dirty tactics, no, you know, just doing what we do best, boxing, you know, taking control of the fight from the first second to the last of the 3 minutes.
Sir, I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you, for real, King.
You're the man.
All right, guys. Well, I'm here with two of the guys in the top Atlanta Attack team. We got Rockstar and The Freak, as you know them, but I don't even know their names because I just know them by the nicknames that they always tell me to go by. What's your name?
Khalid Johnson.
Quan Arnold.
And you guys are brothers? Like real brothers? Okay, you're all brothers. But you know what? You are brothers in the ring. You guys are fighting tomorrow night in the semifinals against Las Vegas. And they are ready. They said it. They're going to go on the attack against the Atlanta Attack. Those are some fighting words from Dewey Cooper and the team. How you guys feeling?
We respect that team, but just like last time, we just going to come out victorious, clean, and go to the Mega Brawl.
How about you?
I feel the same. I don't really care for that team. We're going to do what we did last time and win. Atlanta Attack.
How are you feeling? I know you're coming off an injury. How is that feeling and how have you rehabbed?
I'm going to work around it. I've been practicing on both hands. My jab is strong. I'm ready to use it.
Like they say, the jab is the most important punch that you can throw all night. And for you, are you feeling ready? Are you excited? Because it's almost time. Someone's going to be crowned next week. I mean, first someone has to be crowned tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not fighting tomorrow, but hey, the energy is there, man. The Freak gonna bring the energy. Rockstar gonna do his job, and when y'all see the fight, y'all gonna hear somebody say, "Let's go, Khalid." That's gonna be me.
You know, when you say you're not fighting, but you are still part of the team. You guys bring that energy for you and your teammates. So you guys keep screaming, and that's what I love about every team is that the camaraderie that you guys have all come together. Because if one does well, is because of the whole team is helping him out. So you guys, good luck to you. I can't wait to see semifinals tomorrow night. Put it in all our socials. I want to know, do you think Atlanta Attack is going to go on the attack against Las Vegas, or is Las Vegas going to attack Atlanta? I don't know. We'll see. Good luck to you guys. Thank you.
We are here with Andrew White Lightning Murphy with the Las Vegas Hustles. Now, Andrew, you know your name is White Lightning, but today you're looking like Pistol P, man.
Hey, man.
Explain the outfit.
Well, you know, I heard that we was going to a shootout, so I said, well, I better come prepared, you know what I mean? So, and y'all know that no matter what happens, I'm coming gun slinging, you know, and here I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like you mentioned, it's going to be a shootout. In your matchup against the Atlanta Attack, do you feel like it's a matter of who has the most skill or who's going to have the most heart?
Well, I do feel that I have the superior skill, but I do know that he comes to fight, you know? So ultimately, at the end of the day, we just going to have to get in there and see. For me, personally, I feel like I'll be able to outskill him, outwill him, out-thrill him, and that's what I'm going to do.
And I understand that your guys' team, you guys feel like you're the #1 team in the league. What can you guys do tomorrow night to prove that?
Well, we're going to show up with a bad attitude, you know what I mean? I noticed that in the last couple of fights that we had, we started turning up the volume, and that's what we need to do more. Now that we just about to go all the way to the Mega Brawl, we got to go all the way up. We got to turn that volume all the way up and come in with a bad attitude, ready to rock, ready to rumble, and I think that's the main thing that our team needs to do.
And just like you mentioned, turning that volume up, I noticed when I trained with you guys had a lot of high-intensity workouts, a lot of high offensive and defensive drills. Yeah. How will that translate in the ring?
Well, I think it'll translate because our guys are going to come in sharp. You know, it's been a little bit more of a layoff than we've seen in the TCL during the normal season. So I think that with those drills, we'll come in sharp, we'll come in ready, and we won't have to knock off any of the ring rust.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
You the man, bro.
Hey everyone, Dewey Cooper. We are finally here. It is the semifinals and the finals. We're here at Thunder Studios, Team Combat League. We're going to find out by the end of the week who's going to be crowned. And lucky enough, you are one of the teams.
I tell you, it's a blessing. It was a hard season, a difficult season, but we're here and we plan on persevering and winning the whole thing.
I was watching the fights over and over to do my homework, and my goodness, so close. Los Angeles. I mean, now you're going in tomorrow for the semifinals. It's the #1 and #4. So you guys are fighting Atlanta, and DC is fighting New York City Attitude. I don't know who's going to win because, like I said, Team Combat League is very unpredictable. Anything can happen in any round.
Yes, especially tomorrow. You got the top 4 teams in the league fighting one another. It's going to be a tremendous event, adrenaline-filled, action-packed night. We plan on coming out on top. We're going to attack Atlanta Attack.
I don't know because I know ATL is going to be on the attack, and you got everyone is out for everyone's head. But what out of this whole entire process, because it is the first season, what was the most exciting part for you? Because it's going to be coming to an end very soon.
The roller coaster ride of all the different personalities on the team. There's 18 members. Everyone's different. It was a huge experience. It was a bunch of fun, and this is going to catch on and become really, really big. There's nothing like fighting, and there's nothing like having 18 people fighting all together, one round apiece, being held accountable by your teammates, and giving excitement to the fans. And I tell you what, Team Combat League is fantastic. And the names, Las Vegas Hustle versus the Atlanta Attack, it doesn't get any better than that.
It really does. I mean, I've been interviewing you guys and the team, all the coaches, and I've become not going to say close to the fighters, but just learning about them, watching them in the ring. And they all say it's really hard because they've never done a team sport before. But you're like a dad. You have to be you're a chaperone. How do you do it? Just how do you break up all the egos? That's the big thing, because everyone comes in with an ego thinking they're going to be better than them. How did you stabilize that in your camp?
It was very hard because, like you said, boxing is such an individual sport. It's the fighter and his team. Everything's circled around him. And now you have 18 people coming in to a team concept with the same ideal about me. It's not always about you. So it was difficult. The first part of the season was very difficult to manage all the different personalities. Some guys come late. Some guys come extremely early. Some guys don't want to wait to jump the rope with the other guys. Some guys don't want to take a 30-second break between the rounds. It was a nightmare, to be honest, but we had to kind of go more military style to really get everybody in line. And now Las Vegas Hustle, we're at our best right now. We're clicking, and that's the most important thing about playoffs. You want to be on an upswing when you go into the playoffs, and we're on that upswing, and we're going to take out the Atlanta Attack tomorrow night.
So, in a perfect world, you become victorious tomorrow. Yes. Who do you think is going to be victorious out of the other two and you're going to face in the finals? In a perfect world.
In a perfect world? Wow. In a perfect world, I think it'll be the Las Vegas Hustle versus the New York City Attiude, because they beat us the first fight of the year. Luckily, they beat us, but they did. However, I think the DC Destroyers is probably the best team in the Combat League, besides us, of course. And I think it'll be the DC Destroyers and the Las Vegas Hustle in the finals. It'll be number 3 and number 4, the underdogs coming through tomorrow night at Team Combat League.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Dewey. It's been a pleasure interviewing all of the fighters on this for the first season, because it's just great listening to all their stories, watching them fight, watching them all cheer for each and every person. Doesn't even matter if it's for another team, but all of them they're fans of each other. Good luck to you tomorrow. And you guys tune in, Team Combat League on YouTube. We're going to be streaming it live. The semifinals happens tomorrow around 6 p.m. Pacific time. Good luck to you, Dewey.
And one last thing, we're the only sport in the world where the women fighters are just as important as the men. Our X Factor tomorrow night will be our fighter, Flo. Flo's going to take us to a championship berth. I promise you that. Flo, let's go.
Y'all know the women on Team Combat League, they throw probably more than the men in 2 minutes. So those are going to be bangers. I cannot wait. You guys tune in, Team Combat League YouTube tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. See you guys at fights.